involved in some women's issues that were very high profile. I was the president of the National Action Committee on the Status of Women in Toronto, and that's why I originally moved out there. And I found that it was a very difficult job. Every day was excessively difficult. It was such a struggle on every front. And the difficulty was that I'm familiar with who I am, but the unfamiliarity with other cultures made it very, very difficult, because how could you, and our way of thinking, we don't speak randomly on anything. It's mainly things that are close to us and that we know well. So I had to speak on all sorts of issues that I didn't know very well and really had to study very hard, and nevertheless there's many issues you just can never know. There's just too many. But anyways, I want to thank the women's movement for giving me that opportunity, and it was a big part of my personal growth, my personal journey. And soon after that, I was elected to the Native Women's Association of Canada, and I was the president there for 4 years. 3 or 4 years, I can't remember. And I lived in Ottawa. Well, I never lived in Ottawa anymore. I really lived all over the world. It was like I'm at home in any hotel I get to. So that's one gift it's giving me. I never used to be able to sleep out of my own home, but now wherever I'm at home pretty much, as I am here in Victoria. But you know, I traveled around and worked on many issues, but the one central issue that was most dear to me was that I initiated the Sisters in Spirit campaign, which is now a national campaign to address the missing women. We say there are 500 missing women across Canada, but that's a very, very conservative number. There's far, far more women missing than we can imagine. As we know, the Highway of Tears now says there's 8 women who are missing. Actually 10, just 3 went missing since January, and one young woman was found very close to Prince George a couple of weeks ago. But I met with women in Terrace a few years ago, and they told me that there are 32 women missing. 32, only one is non-Aboriginal, along less than 500-kilometer highway, mostly concentrated between Prince George and Burns Lake. And it's still undetermined. That number has not been confirmed. And just like any other Aboriginal woman who's gone missing, it's very difficult to confirm. And I find that very interesting, because Aboriginal people are well documented. Aboriginal women are well documented. If we committed a crime, they would come up with a room full of information on me, I think. This would fill this room. But if I were to disappear, all of a sudden, there's no trace of those documents. People don't know where my dental records are. People won't accept that I'm missing, for one thing. And it's that it repeatedly happens, case after case in community that I've traveled to over the years. And it happened in the downtown east side, where their women's organizations report over, around 150 women missing, and the police say there are 69. And of course, Robert Pickton is in trial right now in the preliminaries for killing 27 of whom half are Aboriginal sisters. But the difficulty